All right. I think we
Hey,
are on. What's up?
what's up, everyone? How's it
Good,
going?
good. Good. It's been a little bit, huh?
It's been a bit, not too long, but it's been a while. I
Yes.
think it's an effect when you have something, you don't really use it as much, right? So let's say when people have a gym in their house, they're not really going to exercise in their house. So now, well, if you have the time to record a podcast, are you really going to do it? And I feel like in the beginning we did a lot, but then it's like we have so much content out there. It's like how much should we record, you know?
Well, I'm
But
still pumping it out. I'm not sure about you, but I'm still
oh
pumping it
yeah,
out like crazy.
no. I've seen. Yeah, you have a lot of
So
content up there, which
don't
is good too.
don't blame it on me.
No. I'm not blaming it on you at all. I just feel
All
like
right.
I don't know. You just kind of get lost in the sauce sometimes, you know.
There's a will, there's a way. You just don't think this is important enough to you right now, and that's okay. I don't mind.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, besides like work and like all this other stuff I got to do, the podcast is definitely still a big part of like this as well. So I definitely
Cool.
do want to hop on and stuff. But
Good. Awesome. That's why we're here to talk about the new iPhone SE 2020.
what do you know about it?
I know everything about it. I'm a
What do you like about it?
I'm a tech nerd. Remember, like
Same
I
here, man.
am looking at different new phones and iPhones, and I'm always up to speed. So let me ask you this, right? Why you have an iPhone 6, right? iPhone 7.
iPhone 7 right here.
You have an iPhone 7. Okay. What's stopping you from upgrading to iPhone SE? Why do you want to make the jump to iPhone 11?
So the reason why I don't want to upgrade to the iPhone SE, I know it has like the A13
Yeah,
processing
A13
chip,
Bionic.
A13, and that is also on the iPhone 11. So it has the same processor. I know the camera is not up to date with the iPhone 11. That's one of the big reasons. I feel like the camera is a really important part of the phone. I think just sort of how it feels, they don't use the same material as the iPhone 11. I think the iPhone 11, it's like aluminum, but it's like a really hard like metal, right? And I know the iPhone SE does not have that. They have sort of the base, sort of metal, maybe sort of what the iPhone 7 has, right? Which is like pretty good, but it's not like the best. I just feel like it's sort of an inferior product in terms of just how it's designed. It's more like to sort of get it to the masses so everyone can sort of have it, right? But you're not going to be using it to like film things or for projects or to like run, pretty, high graphic things. But I don't know. That's the reason why I personally wouldn't want to get the SE and I would want to get the iPhone 11. I just feel like the 11 is a little bit more professional, has better materials, better camera, and just sort of just runs better. So
All right, I'm loving this conversation. You, my friend, Apple got you cold, man. Apple got you cold. I mean, to be honest, all of those reasons is valid to me. Besides the material and the camera, like camera, I will give it to you, right? Like the camera on iPhone 11 might be better because there's more just more quality.
4K.
There's more like camera, but in terms of like, because here's the thing that you have to remember is Apple has not always been the value brand, right? And to be honest, I will tell you a straight up, right? Like if my OnePlus 7 go down, I might consider getting the iPhone SE. And here's why, right? First of all, I crave the face-to-face customer interaction with Apple. Like I don't get that with Android, right? And secondly, there's always going to be a line for gadgets, like the price line, right? For example, right? What is the maximum that you're willing to pay on your MacBook if you want to get a new one, the MacBook Air? Give me a number.
2000. No,
2000,
1500.
1500, right?
1500 for
Right.
the MacBook.
Yeah. What is the maximum that you will pay on a cell phone? It doesn't have to be an iPhone, but what's the maximum?
Um, Not more than 1,000. Not
Yeah.
more
Give
than
me a number. Like
900 to 1,000.
900. Really?
Yeah,
Then then that doesn't make sense because you're still rocking an iPhone 7. Then why you don't upgrade to iPhone 11 when it first came out?
because it works great. The hardware still works really, really good on the iPhone 7. So I don't really need the iPhone 11 yet. I'm not going to use the camera. I like the camera feature, but I just don't need it right now.
Do you
So
do you see Hank right here? Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
What's up, Hank?
so Hank is like, yeah, I'm done with napping. I'm gonna nap again. So yeah, here's my thinking on Apple brands, right? So whenever you're thinking about budget phone, right, the phone that you will spend from 250 to 500 bucks, right? Like that's kind of like my line of thing is I don't want to spend more than 500 bucks on my phone. Maybe it's updated, maybe it's outdated, I don't know. But here's the deal: is that with Android, if you get like the Samsung A370, like the budget Samsung phone, not a Galaxy, or if you get the Moto G something for like 300 bucks, those phones, they're not going to get the latest software. They're not going to get the latest hardware. They're usually 2-3 generations down below, right? And then you're probably going to be looking at a 1 year or 2 year old length of use, right? Which, to be honest, like all of my Android phone, they last for about 2 years, and I'm kind of getting sick of that in terms of that, right? Now with Google, with Android, like the Google Pixel 3a, like the budget version of it, they're going to be supporting the software for about 2 to 3 years. Okay, that means the latest Android updates and whatnot. And then the iPhone SE, which costs what, 350, the lowest end.
I have it pulled up right here. It says
$399 for the lowest end,
$399,
right?
and if you trade it in, you get it for $299.
Yeah. So
that's
for that,
that's really good.
Yeah, and for that, iOS will guarantee a 5-year software update. Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
And then what's the difference is, for me, it's a 5-year, and also, to be honest, I don't really need my phone to do much. Like, is the speaker phone good? I watch video on my phone. I don't watch that much. If I'm gonna get like the iPad Pro after the Apple Store opens up, then that will be my major media consumption device, right? And I don't need to use my phone. And then my phone will just be my podcast player. Does it have pretty good a speaker? Most iPhone do. And to be honest, I just sick of paying for a phone that lasts me for 2 years, and I have to pay for another one. And every single year, like, it gets bigger and more pricier.
Yeah.
Like the OnePlus 8, not the 8 Pro, the OnePlus 8 was like what, $750 unlocked.
The OnePlus 8, I don't remember, but it was
yeah. So the OnePlus was supposed to be the flagship killer, and now they become the flagship, right? So I mean, it just depends on what you want. And for me, like, getting Android is the way to go if you want the latest tech. But I might consider it to get an iPhone SE after my OnePlus 7 went out, OnePlus 7 Pro.
I feel like the iPhone is very, like, even the operating system for Mac, not Mac, but Apple, is very kind of structured, very simple, and it's not as complex, but at the same time, it's not as customizable and personalized as Android, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like that's sort of like what people want. Like, if you want your phone to turn on and work good, that's the iPhone for you. And I feel like the interfaces stayed the same. For the look, the home button, the home screen, the different pages has stayed the same, and it just works. So it's like, if it's not broken, then why like fix it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And for me, like, that's why I am thinking, because like, if you're just looking at, because I'm not attached to any camera, I'm not like pure Android, I'm not pure iPhone. But if you look at the price point, right? Okay, you need a new phone. Cool. With Android, if you spend $500, maybe $400, it might last you 1 or 2 years. And with iPhone, it will last you 3-4 years, and then you're gonna have face-to-face interaction with people. You can go to Apple Store, you can go to like GIF to get it fixed, right? And then you don't have to worry about mail it back in again. Apple will take care of you, right? And that, to me, maybe I'm shifting away from being a tech nerd, if that makes sense. Like, for $400 for a phone that works, that will last me for a long time, where I don't really need to be using it that much, why not?
Yeah, and I definitely agree with that. Like for me, I don't use my iPhone for work. I mean, I do and I don't. Like I used to use it when I used to work at an agency. I used to send images, I had to take pictures, videos.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like for me, it's just I make calls, I make texts, I watch videos. But if I need to work on projects, I go to my computer, right?
Yeah.
So I guess in a way, I can see why you want the SE because it's just kind of price cheaper than like
Yeah.
the 11 and
Yeah.
everything.
I just want to like I'm not even gonna consider iPhone 11 because it's not gonna be good for me in terms of the
Yeah.
value proposition. Like how much is the iPhone 11 right now? Like $800 or something
I have it pulled up.
for like a
It,
128 gig.
yes. Yes, I think around there.
Yeah, and I mean,
It's
if you're
expensive.
spending double the amount, then you're getting a notch. Oh, don't get me started on the freaking notch. I hate the notch. I
Yeah.
absolutely hate the freaking notch.
Starts
And
at $999.
see, like,
That's
do you see
crazy.
the jump right there?
You mind if I share my screen?
Yeah, sure.
I want to show you the price. Can you see it?
Yeah. See, iPhone 11 it starts at $700, right? If you if you look at the form factor, right? Like first of all, I hate the notch, and second of all, it has wireless charging. Like OnePlus 8, they finally got wireless charging, right? For now, I can get wireless charging for my iPhone SE. It doesn't have a notch. It works, water resistant, and I don't really care about camera. To
That's
to
awesome.
like 4.7, I think is good. Take my money. I will
It has
gonna
similar
try
camera
the
to
iPhone.
this one. See the
What?
camera? It looks similar, so I'm pretty sure if it's this one.
Yeah,
This is like
so the
3P.
iPhone SE is it's the same material as iPhone 8, and they just updated the most important chips, the A13 Bionic, but the rest are the same to iPhone 8.
Yeah, I mean the camera's not too bad,
Yeah,
but
so
here I just feel like yeah. Go ahead.
this is what we call the Tim Cook a special. This is what we
Yeah,
call the Tim Cook special because there's absolutely no innovation. There's absolutely no new stuff. They already figured out how to manufacture this. There's gonna be zero overhead, and they're gonna be pumping out iPhones like crazy. And most people that are rocking an iPhone 7 or iPhone 8 like you, it will be a
hmm
no-brainer updated to an iPhone SE.
yeah. I don't know. I just feel like I haven't checked the memory specs on the 11, but I don't know. I just like the size. One thing that bothered me on my current iPhone is just it's too small, like for my hands.
You think it's
Like
too
when I
small?
type,
Most people like a 4.7-inch
it
phone.
hurts my hands. It hurts my hands when I type, Kevin. Like my thumbs hurt when I have to do like this. But then I don't like it
What a
like this.
baby!
Display is
Seriously?
weird. I don't like the small screen. And I also, Kevin, I watch a lot of videos on my iPhone. So it's like that big screen with like I just feel like it'd be a little bit better.
All
So
right,
that's why I
drop
would
a
want the 11.
drop a G then. I don't mind. I'm sure Apple don't mind either. Drop a G on your next iPhone. I don't
I'll
mind.
probably go to 700. 700 is not that much.
Oh no! I think for iPhone 11 for $700, isn't that the
What?
64 gig? Because you don't want the 64
Really?
gig. You want at least 128 for your iPhone
Yeah,
11 or for your
don't
iPhone
get
11.
64. Don't get 64. I for
Yeah.
years I had 64 and 30. I had 32 in the time when there was 32 or 16, and I had the like it was the worst. And then when
Yeah.
I went up to 128, I've never had to delete anything on here, and I
Yeah.
have a lot of
Yeah.
content.
So go
So
to iPhone 11 and look at how much it is for 128 gig. I'm thinking probably close to $800.
really,
Yep.
I wonder if it has more.
And then with tax and everything, you're probably looking at a G for your iPhone 11. Do you want to do it? You can if you want.
I'll do it.
iPhone
The
11.
price, the price is not an issue for me though, because I can afford it. I can see how
Jesus
people
Christ.
can
Big
afford
baller
it.
Jofre right here. All right.
So I'll pay for the premium. I'll pay for the premium. Like my MacBook 2015 is still running pretty good. The only thing that sucks about the MacBook is the memory. Um, let's see. So buy right here. I'll go to buy, and we can check out how much it is.
Your internet sucks.
Yeah, I have a lot of people I'm using bandwidth right now. So it's actually way slower later on.
Really?
Let's
Okay.
see. So 449. These are just talking about the. So right here, 128 gigabyte, 499.
No, that's the
599.
no, that's the carrier. Do the unlock version of it. So no, you
Where I
don't
go?
trade in.
Tech specs.
No, you click on no. You don't want to trade in anything. So just and then pick your color, whatever.
Let's go purple. Oh, you
So
get purple?
$749. So with tax, you are looking at maybe 800,
50.
820, some around there. I mean, how much more of a phone are you really getting though? I don't think there's not much of a phone you are getting by paying double the price. That maybe just me though.
It's just better refresh rate.
No, it is still 60 megabytes, like it's still 60 hertz per second. All iPhones are
It's
60.
still 50 hertz.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're not getting that much more by going with the iPhone 11 Pro. If you are thinking about, oh yeah, the camera, sure, but like you are doing fine with your iPhone 7, and what makes you think that iPhone 11 will get you better camera than
4K,
right
Kevin.
now?
4K, 60 frames per
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
4K
The iPhone
60
SE
frames
gave you
per
the same
second,
thing.
30 frames, 60 frames.
4K radio thing, yeah, it's the same. There's
Can
really
you
not much difference.
wait? The SE gets you at 4K?
Yeah,
Did they really?
yeah. You go back to the
No.
comparison. I saw it. I'm not trying to see.
Wow.
See, what are you getting for double the money?
Just the bigger size then, I think. Bigger size. I think
You
better
are
camera.
you are paying double for.
It's
Okay,
crazy.
go back to the comparison. Let's see the camera. Okay, hold on. So same. So the dynamic
Oh,
range
SE's right
for the
here. SE's
iPhone
right here.
11. Yeah, I know. So
Gosh, yeah.
the dynamic range for that is better. So iPhone 11 Pro will be 60, and iPhone SE will be 30, and then you can zoom in a little bit more, and that's it. All the rest are the same.
FaceTime.
And then so for the FaceTime camera, iPhone 11 has 12 megapixel, iPhone SE has 7, and they have a bunch of features for a slow motion if you care about that. But I don't. I truly don't. So iPhone SE will be perfect for me if I decided to jump to try out the iPhone to go to Apple Gel for the next
So
couple years.
you get more features. So you get the night mode here. You get auto adjustments.
Yeah, if you
It
care
makes
about
sense 'cause
camera
it's a bigger
stuff,
camera.
then go for it. But for me, I don't care about camera stuff. So
Yeah, it's similar. It's very
yeah,
similar.
yeah.
Wow,
I
that's
mean,
actually not a bad steal. Honestly, if you're going for the SE, that's not a bad steal at all. I think that's
yeah.
actually a great deal.
That's why I'm seriously thinking about getting an
That's cool.
iPhone when my current phone breaks down, because first of all, like it's just the best value for the money. Like, I'm not like a team Android all the way, but for 400
Mhm.
bucks, like nobody is able to produce a better phone based on long-term value wise compared to an iPhone. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're gonna get Apple Care or not, but it's really good. Like if they refund you if it's an issue with the computer. I don't know. Like if you spill water on it, I don't know if they cover it like for those things. But
yeah,
I
with
remember I had issues with my phone dying, and they replaced it like with no cost. The first time your phone breaks completely, they'll just replace it, no issue.
yeah, with a 400 bucks phone, I don't think I need Apple Care. How much is that? Is that what, like $10 a month or something along those lines?
Oh, yeah, it's way cheap. It's probably like 40. I mean, I don't know how much you can go low, but
Yeah.
it's pretty cheap. So I think it's awesome, dude. You should get it if you want an iPhone. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to spend more than 500 bucks for my next phone.
Don't
You know,
do it.
like
Don't do it.
my OnePlus 7 Pro, I spent 510 on it, 500
Yeah,
something, and it's great. But like the OnePlus is getting higher too in terms of their
price.
prices. So I might consider it. So
Think about it. Yeah. I think we talked enough about the iPhone. I kind of want to bring in Google phone because we talked about that in the past to see. You just want to try out the Apple, right? You just want to try out a
Okay,
different
pull
operating
up
system, right?
pull
Is that
up
what it is?
Pixel 3a because the Pixel 4a will be out too. I think when the Pixel 4a come out like in the fall time or in the summertime, it'll be a good comparison. The iPhone SE versus Pixel 4a. Um, to me, I still prefer the iPhone because of the software they are supporting, right?
Oh, sorry.
Because
Share my screen. Let me share my screen.
yeah,
Go ahead.
because let me ask you this: Are you updated with the latest iOS? What kind of a iOS are you running right now?
Yeah. So it's funny because originally I didn't update for a long time, but it's great. I have iOS. Let me check real quick. General software update. So I have iOS 13.4.1. So
Good.
the
So you
most
have the
recent on all the iPhones.
most recent one, and your
Yep.
phone is a 4-year-old phone, right? It's a 3-year-old phone.
Yeah, and usually when you update, you know how it runs slower. This
Mm-hmm.
has been running great, Kevin. Like it's been pretty fast. Like the features work pretty good, and it hasn't been slowing down the phone at all,
Yeah,
which is pretty
and
amazing.
that's my point. Is because Google Pixel they committed um to really give you software support for 2 years. And to be honest, the only way that I will consider 3A is I really really care about cameras, which I don't.
Yeah, here's the sizes. Pixel
Yeah,
3a.
so Pixel 3A is bigger than the iPhone, and they have larger bezels. So
Mm, display, processor. I don't know.
and I don't think 3A has wireless charging. iPhone SE has wireless charging.
Yeah, makes sense. It's because they have maybe the technology.
Yeah,
They've experimented with it before with the other phones and stuff, so
yeah.
that makes
So
sense. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Not bad price though for it, $399.
yeah, so the breaking point for me is when the 4A came out. Like if they give it a notch, like a notch, like the
Mm-hmm.
forehead. I hate the forehead, man. I absolutely hate it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like the forehead at all. I want all
Why?
screens. Anyway,
You want all screen?
yeah, of course. You see my 1+7 here is all screen. There's no bezel at all.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. You don't like it at all. It's not
No,
too bad though when you got like little bezels.
I don't even
Yeah, I don't know.
want. I don't even want like the what's the term? Uh like the punch hole. Like you have a camera hole and it's gonna take up screen on your on your screen and whatnot. So
Yeah.
anyway, so for me, I'm still leaning towards iPhone SE, and I've never used an iPhone long term before. This might be a good time. And I mean, Apple has always been the been the company that charges $600 for the wheels on your Mac, right? Like I Apple has always been a company that charges like premium price for like 2-year-old technology. That still holds true, don't get me wrong. But if you can make a good $400 phone that runs great, sign me up. Why not? I'll give it a shot. So
Try it out, man. Try it out. I like
so
it.
pretty soon we're gonna be chatting with Blue Bubbles
I
with
never
screen
thought that
time
would
and
do that
everything.
though, because I remember you didn't like iPhone or Apple, and you
I
thought it was
didn't.
inferior, and the
I
technology was catching up with Android,
I
which is
didn't.
true. That's
Yeah,
debatable. That is true in a way,
yeah.
but it
But
still works.
if you make a $400 phone that runs great for 4 or 5 years, sign me up.
Very competitive pricing, though. Very competing with other
Yeah,
phones too. So it's a
yeah,
smart move on Apple to do
yeah.
that and to sort of
I mean, if
you
you
got
take
so much.
iPhone SE out of the equation, I would never consider getting an iPhone ever.
Yeah,
But if you put an iPhone SE in the mix, and yeah, I might think about it. So
that's cool, man. Awesome. Well, I guess we just gotta wait to
wait
see
to
what
see.
happens.
So Apple got me for a G for the iPad Pro and the floating keyboard, and I might toss another 400 to the
Nice.
iPhone.
That's
Jesus
awesome.
Christ.
That's good.
That's why, like, if you don't own stocks on Apple and Amazon, then you are stupid right now. But anyway,
You're gonna get an Apple Watch next watch. That's the next purchase.
no,
Yep.
no more Apple
You're gonna
stuff.
do it.
No more Apple stuff.
I thought about it, but maybe next year I'll get an Apple Watch. I don't know.
I just don't want like another thing to like charge. To be honest, I hate charging stuff every single day, and that's why
Yeah.
I'm switching to like what is charging. I get one for my desk. I get one for my bedside, and I'm set. I don't need to see cable ever again. That's the dream.
Living
Anyway,
in the future, man. That's awesome.
so cool. That's enough Apple talk for you guys today. So,
Cool.
all right.
All right.
Anything else?
That's everything for me. Let us know what you guys think about Apple, iPhone, and if you guys are gonna get the new phone.
All right. Perfect. This is Kevin signing off.
This is Jofre signing off.
See you guys.